house just scrolling through lives on YouTube. I hope you are super duper well and that you'll stick around for a second to find out how to get even healthier. As you could maybe see somewhere on the screen, this is the Healthy Habits Huddle. What does that mean? It means that once a week we get together on a Sunday at a set time. It's always 10 o'clock in Los Angeles when we do this. So 10 a.m. West Coast time, whatever time that means for you, wherever you are. We get together as a group. I share some information, some inspiration in any area of health, which whether it's like physical health, mental, spiritual, financial, daily stress management, relationships, all kinds of stuff. So whatever has to do with health, wholeness, happiness, we talk about that kind of stuff here. So, okay, speaking of, so I always encourage you, I see those hearts coming through. Who just joined? Who just, it's my people. I miss you. Bro, where have you been? Where have you been? But I did see y'all. So y'all, if you are into good, clean fun, please follow Backyard Dog Racing League. That's my family, and they have a backyard dog racing league that is elite, super duper fun, and we're putting a lot of things together. They're actually letting me work on a little project with them. So if you're into fun and you love dogs and competition and happy pets and all that kind of thing, that is definitely something for you to check out. Well, hello, beautiful. How are you doing? DSBB, good morning. As I was saying, I always encourage y'all after I'm done talking, and I'm not going to stay on here long, but I want you to take this time on Sundays to just put a little tent pole in your commitment to your health. And so when I'm done talking, take a few minutes, set an alarm, set 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you have, and think about your health and think about how you can improve yourself in your life in a nourishing kind of way. What can you do this week that is going to like move the needle for you on your health and well-being? Because there's so much chaos, we got to enjoy our lives. Whether there's chaos or not, we got to enjoy our lives. But especially when like the outside world is going, oh, we don't know what to do. You want to be centered, you want to be enjoying your life because, you know, we don't want to miss it. So I always encourage you to do that once we're done here. Good morning. Oh, fresh, clean start is in the house. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good morning. Good to see you here as well, my sweet. And Yana. Y'all, Yana is a super queen. So we're in good company. Let's be on our best behavior. Just kidding. Yana's a party. Okay, but also respect the queen. Okay, let's get into it. Today's going to be super fun. We're going to do it a little different. I'm going to make it a little bit like a quiz style. And then, you know, I'll give you the information. But one more bit of channel news. How about we got 10 more subscribers this week when I haven't even posted shorts for the last, not 1, but 2 weeks. I've been super busy. And also it's summer, so I kind of like put an extra commitment into partying. So there might just be a few of us here today, but know that the channel is still growing. So I'm thankful for that. And hopefully this week I'll get the backlog. It'll be 3 weeks worth of shorts that I'll put up this week, and maybe we'll have a bigger party next weekend. But we're growing slowly and steadily, which is perfect. I thank you for liking. I got 17 people in here. If I could get 17 likes, that would be like, it would be like so like, it'd be like so special, right? It'd be like really special to me. Okay, I don't know what that was, but it happened. So, okay, let's get into our topic today. So our topic today is strange facts about life. And some of them I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do a true and false. Maybe they're true, maybe they're not. But I want you to see what you know. First things first, I have a question for you. What makes your brain think it's on that powder? What makes your brain? What is something that is not substance related, not illegal, but makes your brain think that you are playing with your nose? Chroma's here. I'll talk about a queen. Talk about a queen. That's my baby. Hi, Allie B. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Remy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If it's morning where you are, it's morning here. Okay, so I'm asking you all, what kinds of things, or what thing, this is one specific thing, gives you a rush and activates the same dopamine circuits in your brain, in your brilliant brain? What gives you that kind of rush, but it's not a substance, but it's gonna be kind of surprising. I don't know. Let's see what you do. Competition. Oh, that's a good one, coming especially from Backyard Documentaries. Hi, Choco. Choco Strawberry. Big kisses. Hello, my sweet. How are you? Hi, Sheba. How are you, sweetheart? So hot in the world. Yes, I've heard it's super duper hot. It's kind of medium in LA. Learning. That's a good one. Many energy drinks. That's actually probably super true. And I would actually put that almost on the drug side. Let's see here. I'm sorry, I missed somebody's greeting. Good morning. Hi, let's see here. Raput, nice to see you, sweetie. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, soul. That's so sweet, baby. Okay, so I'm going to tell you. Oh, Choco, good guess. She says says coffee, or they say coffee, sorry. Let's see here. Hi, honey. Okay, oh, I tried y'all to get my Cash App up today. They were saying that for some reason I can't do it. I have to look into it more. So any marriage proposals, those all get channeled through Cash App. All right, so let's see here. I'm a handsome girl. Well, that is a first. Thank you. Thank you, doll. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Adrenaline, yes, probably so. Okay, so I'm going to tell you. Now, how crazy is this? This is gonna be crazy because it's not even a physical thing. It's not like you have to drink anything or take anything. If you want to feel like that, if you want to feel that hype and like feel like you're getting that effect but not spend all your money and, you know, risk your health, winning money or even anticipating financial gain activates your brain and affects your brain like a drug. What in the world? So if you literally just anticipate getting money and you focus on that, it gives you dopamine hits in your brain like you're on cocaine. I think that is absolutely insane. And that rhymes, which means I'm doing great. Hi, thank you so much. I like you back, doll. I like you back. Okay, so Chaco says, I don't think anyone is going to guess that. I know, totally random. But I'm going to give you a couple more cash facts. So this is a couple more money facts that are really strange. Tell me if, well, let's see here. Did you know that, all right, so I should have done this one as a true and false, but I'm just going to tell you. People feel physical pain when spending cash. If you spend actual like notes, we feel physical pain when we do that, but we don't feel the same physical pain when we spend on cards. So if we spend electronically, we don't feel the physical pain. And so we can tend to do it. Oh, this is great. Yeah, I'll buy this, I buy that. Da, 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 da. It doesn't feel like anything. But if you have actual notes, actual cash, and you spend it, some part of the brain registers pain, like physical pain. So if you're looking to stop overspending, get cash, put it in a little envelope, or have certain days where you will not spend unless it's coming out of cash and out of an envelope, and see how different that feels for you. I know some things you can't buy because you're gonna buy them online or whatever, but that is crazy. Physical pain is felt when we spend with cash but not cards. One more. True or false? You tell me if this is true or false. Being in debt or being stressed out about being in debt literally lowers your IQ. Do you think that is true or false? Oh, someone's hugging me. Thank you. Someone's eating pizza in bed. Y'all are wild. All right, motorcycle chick. Hi, baby. Mwah, good morning, and thank you for what you sent me. Motorcycle chick thinks it's cute. Thinks it's true that being in debt will lower your IQ. Let's see here. What do y'all think? Chaco says it's cute. Chroma says it's true. Y'all are super smart. It is true. Being in debt, the cognitive load of worrying about finances can reduce problem-solving performance by up to 13 IQ points, which I think is pretty high on that. So what can you do about all this? What can you do? Automate your money. So to reduce mental strain, decision-making, stuff like that. Like send some money over. I was looking for a little note that I had here. Like send some money. If you on your banking app can automatically take a certain amount of money and put it to the side for whatever it is, paying your debt down, doing this, doing that, and you don't have to think about it and manually do it all the time. Apparently that is a way to lower your stress and also help you reduce your debt over time. We talked about using cash for spending. And another thing that is really good is to know your enough number. So if you know your enough number, like for instance, each month, these are the things I have to pay. And know what that is, and anything that you make on top of that, you can think of it as extra. So you know, once I hit that number, I can relax, and I know I'm in abundance. I know I'm in the bonus, and that can be a way to take off that mental strain and I guess keep your IQ high. Okay, that's it for finances. I got 2 more sections for you, y'all. This is gonna be absolutely crazy. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things here, but I might switch them up on you to keep the game fun. Let's see here. True or false? True or false? I got 2 true or falses for you. Thank you. Someone likes my dress. Thank you, babe. Running will increase. What is that? What are those initials? Thank you, Ben. Do you mean fire number? Oh, you know what? I have a friend who's into fire. I just mean it like on a super simple day-to-day level. Like people stress about money all the time, make more money. How much money am I spending? A lot of people, believe it or not, don't even know like what their basic non-negotiable monthly number is. Like, what do I have to pay to keep a roof over my head? What do I have to pay to, have enough food to stay alive? If I need a phone for work or whatever, like, what is that number? A lot of people don't even know. So it may be worth it to just sit down and figure out your number so that you can chill after that. You can know, okay, I'm okay. All right, let's move on. 2 questions here. These are both going to be true and false. True or false? Holding hands with a stranger reduces pain. Is that true or false? If you were exposed to a painful stimulus, holding hands with a stranger can reduce the actual physical pain that your brain registers. They're doing this on, like, I think fMRIs or some MRI scans to see how it affects the brain if the pain centers in the brain go up. Holding hands with a stranger reduces the pain signal. True or false? Okay, Motorcycle Chick says that's true. Let's see here. Okay, Harish says it depends. What does it depend on, Harish? Amu says it's true. Backyard Dog Racing League says these facts are sad on many levels. Why? What's sad? Oh, you said this absolutely true? Okay, I want to know why the what's sad? Because I haven't even gotten to the sad ones yet. Hart says, what if he turns out to be Jeffrey Dahmer? See, now you thinking. That's what I'm talking about. Krishna says true. Chroma says true. Okay, you guys are partly right. Depends what your perception is about the stranger. Ooh, now that is some insight, and I think you're right about that. Hi, Angel. Hi, Arjun. How are you? Okay, yes and no. Let's talk about it. My research shows that emotional connection, if you hold hands with a person you trust. So this is a very famous, apparently in these quarters, very famous study that came out of Virginia. Someone in Virginia did it, University of Virginia, that emotional connection literally buffers our nervous system's response. So if we're holding hands, wait for it, and this is why I was saying y'all are kind of both right, a couple of different opinions are right. If you hold hands with someone you trust, so if it's a partner or a trusted family member or something, you hold hands with someone you trust, your pain literally goes down. Isn't that beautiful? So if you hold hands with a stranger, I think someone said it depends on what your perception is of the stranger. Does it feel like a trustworthy stranger? Like, I don't know, maybe a sweet mother figure type of a stranger might make a person instantly feel some trust. That could probably do it. But just a random stranger, wah, wah, wah. The answer is no. That is not what they found. Let's see here. And I want to know why these facts are sad on so many levels. Tell me. Okay, now here comes another true or false. Ooh, I don't want to use that one as a true or false. I want to ask you, this is not a true or false. I want to ask you this one, and then we have this one, we have one more, and then you are on your own to think about your health for this morning. Backyard says, if money is connected to biological response, we really screwed up. Yes, I got you. Yeah, you're right about that. Hi, babies. Hi to everybody who's saying hello. Samit, Ansh, Muhammad, hello, my loves. Do I have my people in here from India this morning? Good morning. Hi, I'm good. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's discuss this. What is as harmful as smoking? Wait for it. What is as harmful as smoking? It's not substance related. What is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? It increases mortality risk more than obesity and lack of exercise, yet often goes unaddressed. Any guesses? Okay, we got Pakistan in the house. What's up, baby? All right, sitting. Oh, good guess. Hampton, that's actually a really insightful guess. Harish says hypertension. These are really solid guesses, you guys. I'm going to give you a clue. It's not on its surface, like we wouldn't think of it as physical or biological. Inactivity, another good guess. It's as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Increases mortality, which is like risk of death, more than obesity and lack of exercise, yet often goes unaddressed. I've heard hypertension, I've heard inactivity, I've heard sitting, which are awesome guesses. Stress, ooh, good one. Lack of sleep, y'all are good. These are excellent guesses. Okay, Sadhu, how are you? Yes, good to see you. I'm in Los Angeles, baby. Yana. Bing, 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 bing. I wish I had like a bell or something I could ring. Yana got it. It's loneliness. Loneliness, you guys, long-term loneliness. Good job, Yana. Long-term loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. 15 cigarettes a day. So how do we heal ourselves from that or protect ourselves from that. Prioritizing real connection. I know Yana has no problem with this. She is the connector of connectors. So don't underestimate things like if you have people in your life that you can, hug or look into their eyes or have a deep conversation with. Our nervous systems actually take in human connection like food. And if you ever heard, speaking of sad stories, Backyard Dog Racing was saying if this is true, there's a lot to look at. There was one really terrible study that was done a long, long time ago with mean people who were studying how babies reacted to being nurtured or not nurtured. And they found that more than food, the babies needed to be held and loved on. And we're all just big babies. So love on yourselves and connect with the people who are loving. Here's another tip. Tend to your social hygiene like your dental hygiene, or better if you're not brushing your teeth every day. So they want you to schedule regular check-ins with close friends. Even 15 minutes of just checking in with somebody who cares about you, who you can have a connection with, matters more than you think. And if you don't have people that you can really connect with, you don't have that, join something. Join a dance class, a volunteer group, even a Discord server with people who have shared values can help you get you a sense of connection and belonging that every human being needs. Let's see here. Thank you for all the compliments. Thank you so much. Hello, Shiva. Hi, babies. Okay, last one for the day. And then I'm going to encourage you to take a minute after we're done to think about your health and what you're going to do for yourself this week to improve your quality of life. Either you're using some of these tips or something else that you have on the menu for yourself. But this is pretty crazy, you guys. This is pretty crazy. True or false? I'm going to give you two. I'm going to do them both as true or false, and then I'm going to tell you. First, true or false? Your gut, meaning like your colon where you digest your food, all of that. Your gut, I don't know if your small intestine is included in that or not, but your gut makes more serotonin. Who knows what serotonin is? It's like a feel good. It's like a happy neurochemical. Is this true or false? Your gut makes more serotonin than your brain. So you're making more brain chemicals, more neurotransmitters in your belly than you are in your brain. Is that true or not? More serotonin in your belly than your brain. Well, thank you, Ben. Likewise. Okay, Motorcycle Chick says it's true. Chroma says true. Or she said T because she's too cool for school. No, but it is the second brain. I have heard that it's the second brain, Harsh. And you know what? I think of it as an extension of the first brain. So if you just took your brain out and then saw the nerves coming down and going around into the enteric nervous system as like ganglia, then I think of it as one long brain. But that's just me. Let's see here. Love you back, baby. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, I'm from LA. So I got two truths. Ajit, I just asked you a question, baby. Okay, so yes, you're right. 90% of our serotonin is made in our belly. So what does that mean? If we want to feel good, because serotonin is like the sunshine molecule. If we want to feel good, y'all, we have to eat, we have to feed our gut like we're doing it for mood enhancement. So how can you do that? Feed your gut like it is your mood center, add prebiotics. So that's food that the good bacteria in your gut like to eat. It's fiber, essentially prebiotic fibers like cooked oats, flax, bananas, fermented foods, yogurt, kimchi, all that kind of stuff. And you don't want to eat a lot of processed food. Okay, last one for today. And congrats to everybody who got that right. I know Chroma, Motorcycle Chick, all y'all got that right. It's not really like a fine crystal, but I don't mind it. Okay. Last one, and this is true. And I want you to take this to heart, y'all. Your muscles in your body, and I'm not saying you have to be like a big bodybuilder, but everybody has muscles in their body. Our muscles are like an endocrine organ. What is an endocrine organ? It releases hormones. Our muscles in our bodies release healthy hormones. So I don't want to hear it from people like, oh, I'm not going to go to gym. Oh, I don't want to work out. Oh, I'm just a little string bean. Oh, that's not for me. We're not doing that this morning because everybody has muscles and everybody's muscles act like an endocrine organ. They don't need to be big. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. But just like you have other organs in your body who need to be cared for, your muscles need to be cared for too. And your muscles release myokines, or myokines. I'm going to call them myokines. Myokines, which are hormone-like compounds that fight inflammation. Hello, somebody, we need that. Support our brain health. You want to be smart. You want to have good faculties when you get advanced in years, and you want to improve your metabolism. You have to exercise your muscles. But listen to this. Here's the good part. You don't have to chase soreness. You don't have to work out really hard till you're sore. You're working your muscles to help your brain health and to help these myokines help fight inflammation and keep your brain happy and all that kind of stuff. And that just happens just by even contracting your muscles. And you only have to do it 2 to 3 times a week. And get this, you only have to do it for a few minutes. I think I read in here 15 minutes. 10, there it is. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes twice a week. I don't want to hear you don't have time to work out. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. Very, very easy. Body weight squats or air squats. So it just means you stand up and kind of squat down, keeping good posture. You can Google it, how to do air squats. Wall push-ups, if you're not like super strong, you don't want to do regular push-ups on the ground, lean on a wall. It's a lot easier, but that will help your muscles and your brain and your inflammation and all that kind of stuff. Marching in place or high knees, glute bridges where you lay on your back and you lift up your hips. Look it up. And modified burpees, whether you're jumping and going into a burpee where you jump up and then put your hands on the ground and kick your feet back and bring them up. It's really good, really intense exercise. But if you're not ready for that intensity, you can just stand up on your toes, put your hands on the ground, step 1 foot back, step the other foot back, step 1 foot up, step the other foot, and stand back up. That is a full body exercise. Do that. You can break it up. Do it for like 1 minute, rest a minute, 1 minute, rest a minute. Do that a couple of times a week, and you will be actually improving your endocrine function, actually improving your myokines. And these are things that are linked to. So Irisin, IL-6, BDNF supports neuroplasticity in mood, anti-inflammatory stuff, fat burning, brain health, blah, blah, blah. And that's what I have for you today. Take care of your body. I love you guys. Let's see here. How to quit tobacco. I don't know. I'll look it up for you and I'll talk about it another time. But definitely subscribe, hit that like button. Thank you for everybody who's been in here. And thank you for like thinking about how beautiful life is and how crazy all this stuff is. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your emotional health. I will see you back here at the same time next week. Take the rest of this hour if you can to think about yourself and your health, because you are the most important person in your life, and everybody who has the opportunity to be a part of your life is affected by how well you take care of your life. So do it for yourself, do it for others, do it for the planet, and I'll see you next week, and we'll do it again. Mwah, 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 mwah. You're so welcome. Danielle, hey sweetheart. You want to talk about a sweetheart? Big kisses to you, baby. I love you too, Shiva. You're so welcome, Harsh. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, have a good one, y'all. Take care. I'll see you back here next week, same time, same place. Ciao, Bella.